my first video, so bear with me here. I'm gonna do an oil change on my F150. You can see behind me, it's an ecoboost 2013. I'm gonna change the air filter and oil filter as well. And here we go. Alright, so I got my little emergency kit toolbox. I have Volkswagens too, so you gotta have tools with you almost all times. So I got STP 5W30. It takes 6 quarts. That's what it says. So I got a 5-quart jug and another quart here. I got some of this too, Marvel's Mystery Oil. This is really good stuff. I try to use it every time I do something with the fuel or the oil. And here's the oil filter, STP S1059 OXL. And the air filter, I got STP Premium PSA 10262. Okay, well, now that I've found all my stuff that I need, I had to look for this for a minute. As you can see, it's right here on the passenger side, right in the back. I got a 15. It's a little loose, but you know, I mostly have metric stuff in my little toolbox, so it's good enough for, it shouldn't be too tight, so it shouldn't make that big of a difference. So and get a little tighter than I thought. The equivalent of 15 is. So tightened it down a little too much last time. Hopefully I'll catch it all. I'm out here on the street. My driveway's full of cars. I don't have a garage to do this in, so let's see here. Try to catch it. Okay. Ooh. Oh, good shot.
Well, it's 40 below and I don't give a fuck, got a heater, but
It's a little windy. Okay, so I like looking at making sure my threads, let's see, focus here, focus. Anyway, I like making sure the threads on my oil drain plug here are nice, and they are, even though you can't see it. And the reason you don't want to tighten it too much is you'll crush this gasket that's embedded in here. Can't really tell, but there's a little gasket right here. If you tighten it down too much, you'll crush it and it will leak from the drain hole here. So I'll put that back in and just tighten it to about, I think it says somewhere between 15 and 20 pounds, which is just a little bit more than hand tight. More so for some others than that. Right there should be good. Alright, now let's move over to the oil filter. Alright, so now I'm out at the front of the truck. Before I was underneath right there. So the oil filter is up right in front of the front cross member here, and right up in there. there's a little tray here that catches the oil so it doesn't go across your suspension and all that. It's got a tray, and it can either go towards the back, and it drops out over there, or if it's too much, it comes out on the front, right there. So I'm going to be laying right underneath this one, so I'm hoping that it all goes out the other way, and it should. I think it did last time. So, quick little thing, kind of wanted to show you guys. Where it comes out, the oil, it drains right there. It's going to come out right there. Right at the tip of my finger there. So I think on four-wheel drives it might be different. My truck's four-wheel drive. I think on the other ones, the non-four-wheel drives, there's got the whole frame and stuff right here. It's got like a little rubber square that you have to take out, and right above it will be that hole. But mine doesn't have that cover. I'm not sure if it's four-wheel drive specific or what. So okay. Alright, so I got my arm open here. I'll pull this. Try to get closer to me. So it'll catch the oil that comes out. Ooh. Yeah, I'm able to get two hands on it, so that's nice. Here it comes. Ooh, the wind is blowing my way. I probably don't want to be right here. There it goes. I'm a kind of a bigger guy, so my truck is even lifted. Still kind of squeezed underneath it. Here we go. Let's see that. Draining? No. Alright, it's kind of boring, so I'm going to give it a hit. Alright, so I wasn't exactly sure 100% if I got STP filter last time, but I did. So, when you take an oil filter out, you want to make sure that this gasket all around here comes out with it. If not, then you have to fish it out of fish it off of the motor, and that I've never had to do that, but I heard that it sucks. So alright, let me put this on tray to drain all the way, and get my new one. See, that's right. Extended life again, S10590XL. Okay, so I hear the thing to do. Well, it's probably a good thing to do actually. Pour a little bit of oil inside your new filter. Just a little. You take some of that new oil, rub it all along the gasket here. Just once or twice, whatever. And you don't want to put too much because you got to put this thing sideways to put it back in the. See, it even leaked on me already. You gotta put this thing sideways to put it up in the back where it belongs. So put it back. Squeeze underneath my splash guard here. Feel where the it's supposed to go. There it is. And twist it on there. You don't want to twist these on with a oil filter wrench. You just want to get it not even like super hand tight, just kind of snug. The gasket holds it in place. Okay, so new filter in, and that's it for down here. Time to go up top, put oil in, and change the air filter. So these F150s, let's see, a light on here. The F150s have this latch right above the bumper, just below the grill. You click that little switch inside the cab by your feet, and then push this over and lift. Strained a little bit there, so this is a little dirty. That's where the oil goes, as you can tell by the oil symbol, old genie lamp there. And this is where my air filter goes. Again, I got this STP Premium PSA 10262 air filter. I never tried this one before, so I'm gonna give it a shot. That's red color instead of the white. One clip, two clip, three clips. Looks like I gotta disconnect this hose. So the clips, these little clips right here. One, let's see, two hanging down. They're hanging down already. Two, and a third one right there. So I gotta take this hose clamp off so I can lift this up. Let me get a screwdriver real quick. My little handy dandy toolbox. Loosen this up. Loosen it up pretty good, just so it doesn't give you any trouble. Let's try to get it off there. A little jiggle, a little jiggling of the handle. Filter out. There we go. Old filter. Pretty dirty. This should be white, I think. Needless to say, should see some improvement in performance. Couple little stuffs out here. Right in. Like that. When you're lifting this up, you gotta be careful with this wire right here. You don't want to pull it up too hard. You're gonna mess it up. Slide this back in. It's got, you can see, it's got these four little nubs that slide in on this side. These slide in like that. Make sure you're clearing everything. Got this little hose in the way here a little bit. All the way in there. Clips back on. Tighten that back down. Hopefully it's not too windy and you guys can hear me still. My first video. I'm talking about you guys. I got no followers right now. I'm just doing this for fun. See what happens. Alright, so my truck is kind of lifted up. I'm 6 foot tall. Yeah. Got a little bit of a lift on here. It's kind of hard to reach in there and put the oil. So I'm gonna have to stand on my tire, I think, to get in there. Relocate my camera. I guess you guys don't need to see this part. It's just putting oil in. So yeah, that's about it for this one. Stay tuned. I got some better vehicles. Not that this isn't a good vehicle, but I usually work on older stuff. I have Volkswagens and pretty much just Volkswagens and old Fords. So if you like it, subscribe, please, like, and I'm gonna make more anyway, so everything you guys can do for me, you guys. Alright.